quick shout out to all of you who let me know I was muted. Sorry about that. But anyway, we've got 17 stories in all today. It's great to see you all. Thanks for being here. Not sure what's going on. The amount of times I'm being muted by the various systems is pretty wild. But hey, I'm here now, and hopefully you are too. So let's take a look at, again, great bear story coming up at the end of the day, talking about Ohio specifically, where bears have returned to places they haven't been in a long time. And hopefully you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Good. Speaking of good things, we had a couple of super chats coming in the door, keeping the channel running, along with this great gifty from our friend Ruby Hoove, a gifted Culture Casino membership. We are still aiming for that magical 1,000 members. We've been there before in that rarefied air. Let's see if we can get there again. For those of you who are super generous, I just want to say thank you. And to, let's see, Culture Computer is a commie. Well, I don't know about that, but my computer is misbehaving. So, by the way, Putin's cat, thank you for making me laugh this morning. I have to tell you, every day now, it seems like I am laughing at something Putin's cat does. We hear you, brother. Thank you, Jed. Jed, it doesn't look like today's going to work out. I'm going to be stuck at the hospital for quite some time. Of course, that's going to happen for the next 2 days. I'll be there today late, and I'll be there tomorrow for a while. So, unfortunately, that means I won't be able to do a thank you for your attention to this matter, but I may do one this weekend, breaking the rules as far as Mexican Iron Man is concerned. But I have to say a super shout out and thank you to our friend Tony Piacente, gifting 10 Culture Casino memberships, and I appreciate that. Let's see, how else is everybody doing? I hope well. I want to say thank you to you and Cumia, who's in the house as well. And look at all of you guys. This is great stuff. So look at all 10 of those gifties out there being consumed by the wonderful Culturians. We got Commander Ed Straker of Shadow out there, Rogue Thinker. Great to see you. Our favorite polar bear is out there in the chat, and the wonderful Latino Slant. We love Latino Slant. Polly, good dude. Hey, OC Dobbins, great to see you. And Randall Orser, one of our favorite Canadians. It's time to start now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it. It's 17 stories and all, and we're going to start first with Warner Brothers, which we're going to be starting with Warner Brothers probably every day for the next couple of months. While this thing kind of shakes out, I still have a strong feeling it's going to be Paramount at the end of the day. But David Zaslav's next act looks pretty murky as Netflix, Paramount face off over the Warner Brothers acquisition. Interesting headline here, although if you watch today's video, which I'm trying to get Pro to actually respond to, I'll just say it this way. This is a hot mess, and it's going to maybe cost Zaslav some money because there was a lot of impropriety in the acceptance of a bid and a lack of communication with Paramount. That's no good. No bueno. And the FCC is not going to, the SEC is not going to enjoy that very much. Speaking of not enjoying things very much, Paramount Skydance's David Ellison sent a letter to the Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders making a case for why its bid is much better since it's an all-cash deal. I think that's obvious, and not $4.99 in Netflix stock and less money, saying, I am passionate and dedicated to this pursuit. And you know what? He's also got the regulatory behind his back. There's a lot of wind that is pushing this sailboat forward. We just hope it does. And we've got 28 years later coming out, at least the third one. We already know Bone Temple is going to super suck. That's a Nia DaCosta piece of garbage. But they are moving forward with the third film, and they're trying to get Cillian Murphy on board, which, honestly, if you ever listen to Mr. H and I, they've been trying to do for the better part of 6 months. Not sure where this stands right now, but they're moving forward. We've got Zootopia 2 looking to, well, lead the box office again this weekend, but we'll see. At least that's what they predict before Avatar Fire and Ash lights up the box office, which, again, of course it will do. I still am curious about exactly how much money Zootopia 2 has made until I get some actual static, reliable figures. I'm going to be a naysayer on this movie. I'm not going to deny the fact that it's doing well in the box office, but I will say I don't think it's doing as well as they are purporting it to. We've got YouTube TV about to launch more than 10 cheaper genre-specific channels trying to become well, I don't know, Netflix, something else. They're definitely not taking care of the you in YouTube, which would be the creators. That would be people like me. You're the people that are taking care of people like me. And of course, Lorena Creole, WDW Pro, Jonas J. Campbell, and everybody in between, including Marvin Montanaro. Just remember, the creators you support by consuming our content, they're counting on you and they appreciate you, even if they don't say it as often as I do. But they definitely will be leaning more heavily into genre-specific channels, including a sports tier that you can buy for ESPN Unlimited, which I think is going to be a terrible waste of money. We've got Jennifer Lawrence returning. That's right, she's extra hungry now. At least she doesn't look like Cynthia Erivo or the other wayfish chick that's in that stupid Wicked movie that's failing. She's back and better than ever, in my opinion. I think it'll be neat to see Sunrise on the Reaping. But again, I kind of fell in love with these films, despite the fact that they were genre-specific YA. I don't know why I liked them, but I did. Supergirl teaser trailer is out there. You got trailer photos out there. You got a first look at Millie Alcock in DC Studios' superhero film. And you have probably the worst idea ever on the poster, basically saying whatever. Yeah, this is not going to appeal to everybody or possibly anybody. Let's be honest about you. And I'm not going to be super stoked about this. Let's see what it looks like by the second or the third trailer. Maybe we can talk. I'll go see this so you don't have to, but don't expect a positive review. Disney's inked a blockbuster deal with OpenAI for over $1 billion, and that's a ton of money. It also tells you the direction Disney's going, and it's not a positive one. We've got Taylor Swift stopping by The Late Show, trying to give Colbert a lift. Why, I don't know, but she talked about some of her favorite songs from her catalog, and she's worth tuning in alone, but Colbert is worth not tuning in at all. So where does that put you? Oracle's weighing on Wall Street at this point over AI spending. A lot of people are bailing out of AI right now. I've been looking at a lot of rich people's portfolios, and they've been pulling out of the market, especially when AI, NVIDIA, and other efforts. Just take a look at what other people are doing, like the billionaire class. OpenAI and Microsoft are facing a lawsuit over ChatGPT's alleged role in a Connecticut murder-suicide. I think we're going to see a lot more of this. We saw a Samsung refrigerator cause a complete meltdown for a lady this last week. And let's see, I already did that one. Let's talk about the takeover bid of parent company puts CNN in limbo. I think that's a nice way to say that, we'll see what happens with CNN at the end of the day. Mexico's Congress approved tariff hikes on China and some other countries. They're being smart not to levy them towards the states. Prison officials tell Judge Abercrombie and Fitch CEO is competent to stand trial for being a creepazoid. And 30 oil leases have been sold in the Gulf of Mexico, or the Gulf of America. $300 million, that's not bad. USA Today's editor-in-chief is out after a year in the job. That's a good thing. And finally, we'll get to bonus time and talk about some black bears in Ohio. With all of that being said, I want to say thank you for being here for all 17 of our stories this morning. You guys are the best. And you guys, I just can't say enough nice things. I have the best audience. I have the best mods. Just genuinely the best people on the internet. Let's take a quick look at this bear story. Black bears are back in Ohio. This is coming out of Chad Murphy, who's at the Columbus Dispatch, which is in the heart of Ohio, one of my favorite towns, Columbus, Ohio. Here's where tracks were spotted in December. They spotted more bear tracks, and you can watch this bear breaking into a gym, just looking for snacks and, of course, some gains, probably. Let's take a look at this video real quick, if you can see it here. The bear is like, "Hey, I'm coming in the gym. Gonna do some heavy lifting. Need some snacks from the snack machine. I got a carbo load before I lift." Just a super cute bear. Kind of fun that they wants to get into the gym, but this is happening across Ohio and other places. So this is an Aspen area gym, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to watch this particular video for 39 seconds. So yeah, they've been spotted by hunters in the Washington County this month recently in the snow, and they were supposedly eliminated, but now they estimate between 50 and 100, which means there's probably twice as many because people are really missing on their bear predictions. Oh, by the way, this guy's a creepazoid. If you're curious who this is a guy that came off of a city council, and he's an Ohio Democrat. He was sworn in for a second term the day after he was released from arrest for multiple child abuse charges. So there you go. If you were curious, that's not a bear. That's a very bad person indeed. We have a lot of bad people in the world, and all we can do is fight against it and put people in jail for longer than they're being put in jail for, and get rid of all the judges who are releasing the bad people. That's happening far too frequently. On that note, you guys are looking great. We've got Barry the Music Man. We've got a lot of people dropping some super chats this morning. I want to say thank you for that, with Juliet dropping the early one for $2, saying afternoon, young Gandalf and Meyer. That's all of you. All the other magical people in the audience, with Barry the Music Band saying good morning, Culture Crew. 1 day closer to Friday, and that's so true. Once again, a big shout out and thank you to Ruby Hoove and the amazing Tony Piacente, who has one of the coolest names on the planet, gifting 10 Culture Casino memberships. You guys are just phenomenal. And I just want to say to those of you on the Green Machine, thanks for being over there and supporting me and subscribing to the channel, putting me well over 1,200 in the Green Machine. And hopefully we continue to grow over there. And a lot of people, including Tobox, saw Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one. And a lot of people are saying very positive things about FNAF 2, which I think includes Valiant Renegade. So you can check his thoughts out as well. We've got WDW Pro coming up in about an hour, and I'm going to let you get out of here and spend that hour getting yourself some coffee, a snack. Don't spike your blood sugar, so I'm not going to say a donut, but do take very good care of yourself. I'm basically set to rest for as much as I can today. I will participate in WDW Pro's stream if they allow me in there today. I may not be there the entire time, but I'll be there long enough so I can cause havoc, because Chaos Casino is in the house and it's been a while. Real quick shout out and thank you once again to all of you who were gifting things like crazy today. You are absolutely the best. Let's see. Super chat from Lil Chad. Holy cow. All right. Well, let's see what Lil Chad had to say. Let's see. Celebrate. Lil Chad, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. He's been here for 32 months. Don't push too hard. Your health comes first, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've been doing my level best to not overdo it, which is why I dropped out a pros show last night a little bit early. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was neat having that conversation and calling out the absolute chicanery that's being driven by one lady who is, demonstrating a lot of jealousy. I think that's really what it is. I think that Candace Owens is driven by jealousy of the platform that was built by Charlie Kirk, and I think that's a real character flaw on her part. A real quick shout out and thank you to Lord Thoth. Amazing. Been here forever. Lord Thoth, 50 months of membership, saying, glad you're back and feeling better. I am taking a drugstore worth of prescription medications. One of them makes me very tired, but that one hopefully will be eliminated. And that's pretty much it. Ms. Pick Coffee, thanks for being here. And for those of you who don't know, give Tom from Midnight's Edge and Midnight's Edge After Dark some support. I think he's one of the people who's been targeted by the powers that be and the AI on the tube. So just keep that in mind. Man, it's great to see you all. Thanks for being here, everybody. And we're going to get back to just telling the news later here in about an hour over on WDW Pro's channel, which the automatic redirect from the red side of the equation is working. I still haven't been able to successfully talk Pro into a green channel, but we'll work on it. And we'll also be on X over there. And I look forward to hanging out with man, a lot of great people. I think Christian Toto is joining us this morning. Another great reason to join, and a few other wonderful voices out there, including Forces of Light. So if you want to see the ladies, or at least Michelle, good reason to check out WDW Pro in an hour. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, make sure you stop by Sherry's Slam and Clam. Seriously.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam and Clam. Sherry's Slam and Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2-shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam and Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today.